Do prisons today look like this? How about this? My name is Alex Falcone, and we live in the future. This is a series I'm doing about movies from the past that are set in the present day. And this week I want to talk about the movie from 1994, No Escape. The year is 2022, and a man with no personality is going to desert prison. Then he does some additional crimes, so they send him to double secret prison, an entire island where they let prisoners play Lord of the Flies for reasons. He flees the violent people there and settles with the other group on the island, a peaceful Swiss prisoner Robinson situation. But he isn't satisfied with wearing earth tones and riding bamboo elevators. He wants to escape, even though the title of the movie suggests that's unlikely. After a lot of bloodshed and fighting, he does, so really it should have been called Yes, Escape, but at what cost? But how did the filmmakers from 1994 do at guessing what 2022 would be like? For starters, the movie opens with this text about private prisons being big business that exploit criminals, which is so right on that it overshadows the rest of the movie and how silly it is. And it's plenty silly. One of my favorite things about the future is that apparently prisons are located in the desert and are accessible only by armored monorail. And I feel like by 1994, we knew better than to think monorails were the future. I love a giant floating hologram head, and I am not sure why we haven't done it yet because we have the technology. But what I love about it in this movie is that you can see the cable isn't plugged all the way in, and that is extremely plausible. You gotta get prison IT down here to take a look at that. I have no idea why they thought in 2022 prison guards were gonna need helmets with very large ear holes. -2 points for that one. This is the only rich guy we see in this movie, and he is wearing khaki pants, a khaki jacket, khaki vest, khaki shirt, and khaki tie, and that is ugly, so it's very believable for a rich person. Some of the best futurism always comes from graphic interface design, and this is where they're showing that he has violent aggression in his DNA, but to prove it, they had to have two different 3D models of what his DNA looks like, and then on the left side, it tells you some things that they found in his DNA, including H109, another DNA scan, a heart, and a double helix. And the thing they missed the hardest is that this lush forest could be used as a private prison, when in actuality, by 2022, this entire island has been burned to grow more palm oil. Overall, I'm going to give it an 8, I think. There's so much that is not close to what's actually happening, but they were so right about private prisons that they deserve at least a B-. A weird side note here is that there was some cannibalism in this movie, and another movie set in 2022 is Soylent Green, so there's something about this year that for a long time people have thought that's when the cannibalism is really going to take off. There's a few more months, so maybe, but I just don't see it happening. Let me know your thoughts, like, subscribe, do all the stupid YouTube things, and I appreciate you watching.